Welcome back to my little corner here, my vlog, where I talk about books and all the things being an author entails. And this is part of a series that I was doing about writing books. And basically, I'm reading a bunch of books about writing and then I'm reviewing them. And I'm being a little bit harsher on these books because I'm also an author, I don't review books unless they are glowing 5-star books. I don't talk about the books I don't like. You will never know about the books that I DNF'd. Never. Because I am of the mindset that authors are coworkers and I don't want to throw rocks basically at my fellow authors even if I don't like the stuff they write. That's fine. Books are for everybody. It takes all kinds. Just because I don't like a book doesn't mean it's bad, doesn't mean other people won't like it. It's fine. Anyway, this series in particular, I am reviewing my second book, which is, you can see that, Writing Down the Bones. This is an older book. Hold on, I looked at this. 1986 is when this was originally published. And it was republished in 2005. But this book, I did several searches about books about writing, and this one came up on every single list. I'm like, okay, I'll read it. I have a couple. I don't know if you heard my niece in the background. Just ignore it. It's fine. I don't know if you noticed this. This is my bookmark, and it is stuck on page 136. I have been reading this book for months, and I am DNFing it. I am not finishing it, and that's probably going to tell you everything that I think about this book. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's not bad. This book is great if you are a poet. If you are a novelist, you're not going to get a lot out of this book. I don't think. I have a couple of little tabs in here of passages that I marked that I thought were really nice. For example, the first one, if you want to become a good writer, you need to do 3 things: read a lot, listen well and deeply, and write a lot. Yes, I agree with that. I like that statement. If you read good books, when you write, good books will come out of you. Things like that. But passages like that are far and few between. I have, 1, 2, 6, 5? I don't know, they're tiny. I use tiny ones, I don't want to count them. Let's start with the positives. I like the way that this book is formatted. It's formatted very nicely. It's every couple of pages, there's a little section. And sections are 1 page long, 1.5 page long to maybe 2 or 3 pages. No, maybe 3 pages is a little too much. Well, this one is 3 pages. But they're not very long. So you could sit down and read 1 section and put the book down. But I feel like this book is not worth your time. The point of the series was I will read these books and I will tell you if these books are worth your time. I don't think this book is worth your time. If you are a poet, yes, this book is worth your time. If you are not a poet, skip it. Because there's a lot in here that it doesn't quite translate, in my opinion, to being a writer now in 2026. It's also written in a very poetic way. There's a lot of analogies, a lot of metaphors, and something about me personally, I don't like metaphors. I don't know what it is about metaphors, or at what point I started to hate them so much. I think I vaguely remember no, it wasn't a beta read. I feel like it was a book that I read, a published book that I had read that was just so full of metaphors, really stupid metaphors. Metaphors that if I saw them today would be is that AI? Because that's really stupid. Didn't make sense every other sentence, and I think that's where it started. I don't remember what book it was. It's been at least 10 years ago. It's been a long time before AI. So it's not oh, the book was written by AI. No, I don't think it was because it was a long time ago. It was just badly written. And there's a couple things in here that's really nice. And I'm gonna be honest, it was really nice to be able to highlight in a book and put tabs in it. I'm in school again. Yeah. Yes, I was that kid. I marked in my textbooks, and whenever I got a textbook that had markings in it, I was always oh, it's we're studying at the same time. It's a weird little connection with the person that had the book before you. Kind of like the Half-Blood Prince, where he's got like the textbook and he's like bonding with his person, and it turns out, yeah, no spoilers, sorry. But on a whole, I would say skip this book because the majority of the advice that is given in this book, sorry, my nose itches, probably dog hair. The majority of the advice that is given in this book aimed toward writers, I have found better explained elsewhere. I have found it better explained to a modern audience elsewhere. And I just don't feel like this has anything new or really even worth. I mean, I'm not saying this book is worthless, okay? Let's not. I'm from the novelist standpoint, okay? If you're a poet, yes, go ahead and read this book. You'll probably love it. If you're a novelist, no, don't worry about it. There's so many other books out there. And this one has been sitting on my TBR, not my TBR. What's the other one? Currently reading shelf, whatever. It's been sitting on the corner of my dresser for at least a month now, and I have not picked it up, and I have no desire to pick it back up. So to me, that's a DNF, because I'm like, I have no desire to get in there. I don't feel like this book has contributed anything worthwhile. Like, yes, I have a couple of tabs, but it's just kind of eh. Like, that's my overall kind of opinion on this book is eh. Like, it would have been fine in the 90s when some of the stuff she's talking about was relevant. Like, there's one instance in here she's talking about and just going to random places to write, and I'm like, I don't think places would appreciate that anymore. Just going to random places to write. Well, people don't really do that. And it's just a little dated. Dated in a way that makes it feel out of touch. Even if when it's been revised in like 2005, that's still 21 years ago. A lot has happened since 2005. A lot has happened since 1986 is when I said this. Yeah, I don't care anymore. But I am glad to put this on my shelf and like pick up another. And I don't know which one I want to read next. I have several. Hold on. Like, I didn't roll the right way. Okay, I can't really get to them because they're kind of stuck down there. I have to like, move my whole chair, and I don't want to do that right now. But I have several. Like I have Stephen King's On Writing. I have Save the Cat. I also ordered the Save the Cat, the original screenplay, because I've heard several times now from different people that like screenwriting classes would be handy because I don't know, a lot of like the authors, like the successful authors, like started out as screenwriters, and I thought it would be an interesting broadening of my horizons to read like a screenplay. Like, what is the secrets here that they're learning that I could transfer over? But I've also kind of been in a reading slump. I don't know. So who knows when my next one of these will be. Hopefully it'll be more positive. So I will see you in my next whenever book I read next review. And hopefully it's more positive. Hopefully I will enjoy it more. Hopefully I will have like a little slideshow of all the useful things that I took out of it. That'll be fun. Little slideshow. It's like we're all going back to high school.